And we're rolling. Oh. Hey, my name is Tom, or TOMVMAKEUP, and welcome back to another day in paradise. And the sun is shining, so it is paradise, truly, finally. Finally, the sun... I forgot my green key, just a second. Alright. Much better. Alright, I'm very excited to film this video today. Today I'm going to film an Cruella 2021 Disney-inspired makeup look.
The thing is, I was born brilliant, born bad, and a little bit mad. Hear me roar.
I didn't see the movie yet, but tonight is gonna be the night. Because I've been talking to my friends for weeks about this movie, because it's all about the fashion in this Cruella rendition of Disney. I have Disney Plus, you can stream it on Disney Plus. So tonight I'm going to see Cruella with a bunch of my friends and to celebrate. Because, you know, guys, you know, listen, it's Emma Stone. Emma Stone has been one of my favorite actresses since The Help. If you didn't see the movie The Help, go check it out. But anyway, without further ado, I'm going to pop up some things on my screen, because the look I am going for is the one that you see here, and it is a very royal inspired makeup look. I didn't see the movie yet, so I don't know what all the looks are going to be, but I really love this one, and immediately I recognized this makeup look. I thought it was created by Pat McGrath, because she actually made a very similar look on the John Galliano. So Pat McGrath created this sort of a kind of like, it's almost like the same makeup look for John Galliano. I just see right here, like it's basically the same. A very smoky, sultry, metallic eyes inspired by this certain era. I think it's the... What would that be, like the 20s? Would that be like 20s inspired makeup look? I don't know, like a silent movie. I don't know, whatever. I also made a wig, which I'm going to show you later at the end result. And I also make some kind of top to wear. And it's very punk inspired, because I thought the movie is set in the 1970s. It also gives me a lot of Vivienne Westwood vibes. Of course, John Galliano, like this look is with the military things. John Galliano, didn't he had like some racist kind of thing going on a few years back when he was still director at Chanel, and then he got fired from that job? Or was it Dior? No, I think it was Chanel. So yeah, that matches the Cruella vibes perfectly, I guess. Anyway, let's just get started, and I'm just going to prep my, you know, my lift. I'm going to lift my brows and probably my sucked out cheeks to get an even more evilish kind of look. And then we're going to start. All right, now that I've got my new face on, my lifted face. Okay, if I look at the picture, I see a little bit of a brow coverage. They are still there. It's both in the Cruella version or in the Pat McGrath from the fashion runway of John Galliano. The brows are still there, but they're just like drawn on, just on top to make him make him appear higher than the natural brow. And then it's just like a nice eagle-eyed skin with a lot of redness going on here. Was it the makeup artist? No, I think it was the stylist. And she says Cruella is all about black, white, obviously, and red. They really wanted the color red in there. So I'm going to do this, implement the red on the eyes and kind of cheeks, kind of a draping. And I also see silvers and purples, silvers, and reds. So that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to start with my skin first. I'm going to apply Le Crème Concentré from EMBRYOLISSE just to hydrate a little bit. All that jazz. Okay, let's just eagle-eyes my face. So today I'm mainly just going to eagle-eyes my face with the one stroke concealer. I used this one in a contouring shade in my last video, but I really also love them just to eagle-eyes my skin because they're so full coverage. Just like drawing where I need the coverage. That's nasty. So here I'm just taking the color V40. Did I say W in my last video? I don't know. And I'm just going to blend it out onto my skin. This is a more reddish undertone, more neutral to me. There you go. It's like very easy to eagle-eyes your skin like that. And I'm also going to use the W20. How do you say it? W20. From the same kind of concealer, just to highlight certain parts, I guess. Just going to blend it with this. There's still some leftovers from the previous color, so just mixing this. And like I stated in one of my previous videos, I am going to try the color fix by DANESSA MYRICKS. I still can't pronounce it. I'm just going to apply this all over my eyelid. Now I'm going to apply the Cheek Kiss. Yeah, it's just like everywhere, like almost. So just as a base, I'm going to make it stronger in the end anyway, but let's just like apply it where I kind of see where she has a little bit of color around the eyes. This is going to probably disappear, but still it's nice to build up the color. And just going to dab this color. There's some reddish things going on like above her brow. I'm also going to put the name of the makeup artist that actually did the makeup, because immediately when I saw the trailer I was like, wow, the styling, the wigs, like the makeup looks so amazing. Emma Stone really kills it as Cruella, I think. I don't know how the story will be. I think it's something about her working in the fashion industry and building up some anger because she doesn't get the opportunities, I guess, or something like that, and eventually seeking revenge. Revenge to her boss, which is played by, is it Emma Roberts? No, like Nanny McPhee. What's her name again? But yeah, just like the makeup looks and everything looks so stunning to me. I'm going to set my foundation, and for this I'm going to use a transparent Celestial Veil Invisible in 301 with a bigger brush, because I am going to use quite some eyeshadow, and I never do the eyes first. I never do the skin first, but I already did some kind of a familiar look, I think 2 years ago on an event, and that was inspired by the John Galliano Pat McGrath look. So I kind of know how it works if I do those kind of a little bit more destroyed eye makeup looks. It does not matter if I have some fallout, because I'm going to blend this out anyway. Should I do like the brow coverage first? I don't know how this works. I have two colors. Here it's the Sensorium Brow Engineer in Platinum and Bleached. I think the bleached one is probably better for me. Long lasting, smudge resistant. So I'm just going to comb them down first, just to get some color. This is actually a product that was promoted by Alexis Stone, so I kind of ordered that. I used them once and they kind of do the trick, but this is like the first time I really need them. Like, I don't do a lot of bleached eyebrows, but I think for this look, to make it a little bit more fashion, it would be great. I need a purple black, like some coolish kind of purple black, like a bruised purplish color. And she has a lot of black in her eyes, so I'm just going to outline my eyes first, like on the waterline. With the black eye pencil, I'm also going to go a little bit more lower underneath my lower lash line. There. And with a smaller brush, I'm going to blend this downwards. And I'm also going to do this on my top lash line. It doesn't need to be perfect, so just diffuse this line and make sure you go really in between the lashes. First I'm going to start, I have JEFFREE Star eyeshadows here. I'm going for this muted purple right here, not the purple that's too bright, but I think I'm going to go with something like this. And I'm just going to like apply some color right here. On the picture that I see, she has like some purple here. It's just to blend the blacks out. And I'm also going to apply this underneath the black of the eyeliner that I applied. So I'm going to take this orangey color on my brush and just apply this, I think, here. Just to diffuse purple a little bit, and she also has like a little bit of orange vibes going on, I suppose. It's a really bad picture. I think here. With this brush, I will go into this reddish kind of color. It is a blush. Which one is this? This is the Salsa Rose from MAC. And I'm just going to like just giving more like a pinkish kind of color. I don't know if I'm really like digging this. I think I'm going to go in this color. This is more like a true red. Do stamping motions and blend it like this. I'm just going to kind of try to replicate this kind of a reddish wash of color. And then I'm going to add black, a lot of black. Just going to take a blending brush, and here I have a black. It's also from the JEFFREE Star collection. This was Uber, I guess. Where's my Uber? I think it's from the Shane and JEFFREE collection. And then I'm just going to darken these outside corners. Just applying the eyeshadow first, just a placement. It does not have to be very clean. She also has like a lot of black here. I'm just not going to take it totally like next to the bridge of the nose. Even for this, I'm going to take a smaller brush, the one I used with the purples, just to help me do the placement a bit more accurate. And I'm just staying a little bit more inside. I'm not going like next to the bridge of my nose like there, because I don't think that looks very pretty. Before I'm applying the silver, which is going to give like a stunning effect, and it's really gonna make this eye pop and give a lot of texture to it, I am going to apply some highlight. She even has like this tache de beauté, but I'm not going to do that because I don't like it. I'm going to take the Pat McGrath, what is it? I don't know, this palette, and I'm going to spray my skin first with the Mist and Glow, just to make sure that my skin takes on enough of the highlight. And I'm going to go for the more reddish. There's like a bronzy color, there's like a gold, and then there's like a pinkish, like silver highlight. So I'm just going to apply this on top of my cheeks. I think you immediately can see like the pink shift in it. It's not on the picture, but I think this kind of connects everything very well. For the silver, I'm going to take the Micro Metallic Flakes from Cruella. On a palette, I'm going to spray a lot of setting spray, so I have enough to dip my brush in. And with a flat, this is kind of an arts and crafts brush, it's just like a synthetic flat brush. I'm going to dip it into the setting spray, and then I'm picking up the silver, kind of mixing a little bit even, and I'm just going to apply this like on the top of my lid. Maybe take it a little bit more upwards. The silver immediately pops on the eye and also in the inner corners, just to make that highlight pop over there. And she also has a little bit of silver here. It's like a little tear. For the brow, I'm just going to use a liquid liner. This is a dip liner in matte. It's an eyeliner with a felt tip brush. And I'm just going to focus on the top of my brow. So I'm not going to draw in my brow, but just like more on top of my brow, and just like do a really smooth movement or whatever with the liner. And I'm just going to take it a little bit more up to give this kind of a villainous vibe. And again, it does not have to be perfect, because if you see the different pictures from the catwalk, it's really like almost a crooked kind of line. It gives a really artsy feeling to it and kind of a rebellious look, which perfectly matches the Cruella vibe probably. So I'm just going to do the other eye and I'll be right back. All right, so for the beard, I actually want to play with the black and white. So I'm going to try with the Sensorium Brow Engineer Intense Pigment Paint. I'm going to try and just color the hairs. It's not totally white. This is in platinum. The one for the brows I used is the bleached one, but the wig is actually like really white, black and white. So I don't know if it's really going to match, but let's just try. It's coloring insanely good, so it's covering, it's really, yeah, it's kind of grayish white. It's kind of good, so let's just color the whole beard. Just actually really good. Like I could even leave it like this, but I am going to do black here, like with a mascara. For the black side, I'm going to use Urban Decay's Lash Freak, just to make the contrast even bigger, because actually my beard is not that black. Normally I dye it, but it's been a while, so now it's kind of blondish. And I still need to figure something out for the lips. I don't like the really dark burgundy lips on the picture. But I do want something. Anyway, first of all, I'm going to apply the primer from DANESSA on my lips. I'm not sure where I'm going with the lips, but try this. It's dry, but it's not uncomfortable. It's like, okay. I think I'm just going for the brighter red, and I'm just going to kind of just do like a bleed, or like let the red fade out. I have like a kind of a dark purple. I don't know, maybe the purple is gonna be too much. I don't know. Let's just give it a try. Just the middle part of the lips. And I'm just going to put a gloss on top of it, of that. And I'm just applying a transparent lip gloss on top of that. So it looks a little bit more hydrated. Okay, so I'm just going to put in some fake eye earpieces that I bought. It's from H&M. And basically for for my styling, I made a sweater. It's from actually this picture. She has a makeup look that says the future on her face, just like a black faded out, I don't know, grease paint on her face, and there's written the future on her head. I think this is already an iconic look, and I kind of implemented this on the sweater. I bought 2 sweaters from H&M. I cut them in half and I stitched them together, and afterwards I stitched them with bigger chunky whatever threads, and then I also added a little bit red. This is kind of for her iconic red lip that Cruella has, and there's some little chains here, and also I made like a shoulder patch with a lot of punky chains on it, also some spikes, a little crown because Cruella is a queen. And I also made this Cruella Devil wig with matching chains again to add the punky vibe. It's like a mohawk, although it looks like a troll to me, but still I don't know how it's going to look like if I put it on. You're gonna see it in a minute. And I basically had like this basic wig that I really destroyed. Like I combed back all the hair, put it together, pressed it together to get this mohawk vibe. I also did some braids on the sides. I did some braids where I put in some earrings, where I all bought this on H&M. I also have like this septum, or how do you call it, like this little ring for my nose here, and this connects to the wig, connects the chains to the wig. And I also had little diamond horns laying around. I already used it for a different project, but I thought it was really nice to add to the devilish Cruella Devil vibe. So I'm going to put it on, and yeah, let's see what happens. All right, so here I am. I don't know. I think the pictures are going to look like really amazing. I don't know. I'm going to implement some here. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think it's cool? Is it still like Cruella? Because it's punk. I don't know which side I prefer, the white or the black. Let me just show you the total thing. So this is the sweater. I have like a short pants with my punky Dr. Martens, and yeah, so what do you think? This is the final look. I hope you enjoyed my take on Cruella de Vil Disney 2021. So excited and stoked to see the movie tonight. Let me know if you saw it. Thank you for watching. Give this video a thumb if you like me going all the way in black and white. Also, subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Of course, this is totally up to you. And press the notification bell if you want to get notified if I upload a new video. Thank you for watching and hope to see you on the next one. Bye.
The thing is, I was born brilliant, born fast, and a little bit mad. Hear me roar.